Okay, as you guys know from part one, when I had the trailer here, we were building that ramp to load the Plymouth. And here we got the Plymouth. We unloaded it on the stub track over there with the lowboy where the Argyle sign is. It's just sitting here because that's the last time I drove it. But we got it running, put a different Chevy 350 in it. My father and my uncle came and we got that going. There it is. So that turned out pretty good. The haul turned out pretty good. The load turned out pretty good. The trip turned out pretty good. No issues there. We're going to look at a caboose next Saturday, February 10th. We'll see what kind of shape that's in. We know it needs trucks, but we can worry about that later. Alright, part one last year, we were talking about putting in some crossovers. I'll go over with that with you guys. So before, this shop track had the lower target, the pit, and the floor sign. That went straight into the part with the loop. Me and Quinn took the speed swing. We moved everything over. So I'll walk you guys through that. We did get that track done back here. That's where that bumper is going to go from East Grand Forks. But basically, here's the switch. That derail used to be here. Actually wrote on there. Oh, this is the Flintstone mobile sitting outside. We're going to be doing a couple projects with that. Old Frog was right here. The stand was there. Now the stand is right here. Going that way. Green, yellow circles line for the crossovers, yellow circle down there, green for the loop, red for the stub track. Okay. So that all got flipped around. Right here is going to be a turntable. And that's coming off this switch right here. That was part of the old derail. That was there. That got turned into a switch. So there's the low target. Turntable is going to go here. There's going to be a couple stub tracks. Me and Quinn's going to bring his climbing gear. We're going to cut down all these dead pine trees up to this cottonwood. So we're going to do a turntable and a couple of stub tracks, because we just keep collecting way too much stuff, which isn't a bad thing, but we're running out of room to move. So here's the crossover. Stacked a switch right out of the crossover. There's a frog. Here's the frog for this back side of the crossover. And then we keep going. And then at one time we were thinking about putting a diamond back here. I don't know if that's gonna work. We tried curving it this way to tie it into the rest of the stuff. It's just too sharp of a curve, so I don't think that's gonna work. We'll probably just put the bumper back where the tamper is, and then we'll have from here to here breathing room to make a reverse move out of the shop, because this way is heading towards all the maintenance away shop stuff. This, where the Plymouth is going this way, is the loop right now. But I got a treat for you guys. This spring I got some well, I already got them, but I got another frog and a couple switch points. We're going to be putting in a switch back there, and we're going to be starting to build a 3,000 foot loop track around the whole outside of the property. So I don't know if maybe we can put that diamond in eventually. I don't know where. I'm not going to count on getting that property there. But we're going to build a switch back there, and we're going to come right through here. And we're going to loop around the house, loop around the barn. We're going to put a depot over by the house. And it's going to look good. So 2024's plan is to put that switch in, at least start building that way. Get that bumper in back here. Put the turntable in, get a couple stub tracks. And I don't like all this stuff sitting outside, so I'd like to at least get some motor cars and stuff put inside. Now Ryan's talking about getting a motor car. He's working on it. He's in the process of it, but I'd like to be able to keep all of our motor cars inside. Now he did get a derrick car and a flat car. I think it's in a different video for you guys. It's a really nice, two nice pieces of equipment. I did end up getting another flat car. It's still in the back. But we'll probably end up turning one of those flat cars into that coach car like I was talking about. But here's the Plymouth again. Like I said, we'll be looking at a 35 foot Sioux-line caboose next week. We'll put the big station over there in between the barn and the house. And we're going to leave this here for now. I was going to add on to it a little bit because this is a probably 4 to 6 year project building the big 3,000 foot loop. So we'll use this to still load the cars we made and pull them with the motor car. And then my plan is, instead of building a Y, this will be an S curve. So it's coming from the north with a left hand, and it'll sweep through here through the middle. And when the big one's all done, we'll be removing what we did in 2022. Basically, we built from there all the way to there. That'll get removed, and what'll happen is it'll swing. It'll kind of be like a double S curve. It'll swing then after the switch back that way towards the driveway, and then that'll be another left hand on the south side. So this will be like a light rail. It'll act as a Y, and we'll still only need to use 2 switches. So that's the plan there. And then the plan with the driveway is putting in a crossing circuit. We got a bungalow now, and hooking up these 2 sets of lights and getting them going. Putting in a crossing circuit and then have some flashing lights. So that's the plan there. We got a signal, bungalow, lights. A couple years down the road, like I said, if 2024 this year we just get the turntable done, a couple stub tracks to store stuff, and get that switch in and a little stub to store stuff, we'll be looking pretty good, and possibly getting a caboose.